Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. It is TGI Friday. Hope you guys made it well enough. Yesterday was a little rough, but actually, by being a little bit confused yesterday, I came up with some good levels. So I'm happy about that. I was basically on the sidelines most of the day yesterday, and I'm really basically befuddled myself right now again. But we're going to start our analysis off with dollar yen. It is 7:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, October 25th, 2024. Ah, man, it's the end of the year is coming. All right, so I honestly think that the U.S. election has something to do with why this market is kind of coiling. And I mean, we hit a good target in dollar yen. We were talking about the 153 level for a while. We got there. We were in sterling yen. We also hit a really good target at 198.40, and we were talking about that for a while, and we got there. So really can't complain. But now, where are we going next? That's the whole question. Right now, I think that the marketplace is basically in a consolidation mode, and it's really hard to read because of what's going on with the U.S. election. The big boys are trying to figure out what side of the fence they should be on, what political party is going to take over and regain control. So starting with dollar yen, I had a support yesterday right around 161.70. It blew through it a little bit. I mean, I can't say it was it went down to 40, so 130 points lower. So really not the greatest support. But right now, what dollar yen needs to do is it needs to get above 152.40. It actually is right here. It's the same level, but a little bit lower. I would go 152, say 46 is good, 45, 50, like that. That level. If it breaks through that level, it's showing strength. Okay. Now we have a new low here, and hang on a second here. What did I have? Oh yeah, above this level, I got another resistance point at one. Let me see something here. Let me put this on pause. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Okay, so we need a break of this 152.45 level to show strength. And unfortunately, we have resistance at 153, like the figure, slight resistance. And then we got a main resistance, or for the day anyway. It's not, I'm not going to say this is a main resistance. It's a daily resistance at 153.30. If we could break 153.30, then there's another resistance point right at 153.75, like that. I wouldn't even bother putting it up. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but you could write it down, 153.75. Okay, so on the downside, hanging right around 90. I think that if I'm going to go down to this low here. Hang on. Why isn't it grabbing it? There we go. I think if it does break this low, we're going back down towards the 150.80 level, which is the level that I have right here. It's tracking definitely down to that level, and then underneath that is 150. Hang on here, let me move this up. 150.20. Now, if we break that, then it's 149.60. But I don't think that's happening today. I think that basically it's kind of going to be in a tight channel. I think it's Friday. I think the world is waiting for like a true idea of like what's going on in the polls. There's some crazy polls that come out. One moment, Miss Harris is winning, and the other moment Mr. Trump is winning. You never know what the heck's going on. It's just, and a lot of it's just all like to manipulate the betting markets. You want to look at something that's pretty volatile. You look at those betting markets, man. You could make a lot of money or lose a lot of money in those betting markets. But anyway, so this is what we're looking for. We need a break of 152, say 45, show some strength up to the 153, say 35 level if we're lucky. If this marketplace breaks down through this 44 level, expect 150.80. A break of that sends us to 150.20. And that's what we got going in dollar yen right now. So let's look at sterling dollar. Again, this thing is a dog. It's basically the same thing as yesterday. We've been in a channel. The only thing that so far I'm seeing is that on the short term, this is an hourly chart. We got a high, we got a higher low. We're starting to break out of this higher. Maybe we could break out. I give up. If I had a white flag, I'd be waving it with sterling dollar because I expected it to. As you know, if you go back and look at the past daily analysis, I was expecting sterling dollar to really pick up some steam, rally, get back up to that 134 level. No, it doesn't want to do it. So right now, as we stand, we need a break of 130.10 to show strength. It's the same damn point. Now, when we do, don't get all excited because there's resistance all the way up. There's resistance at 130.47. If that goes, then we get a chance, perhaps, to go against that main monster resistance at 131.05. Okay, 131.07, 131.05. That is a monster resistance. If you're new to the channel, which you are, if you are, please like and subscribe. But if you're new to the channel, go back and look at some past, like last week, I think. Go back and look at that. We talked about that 131.05. I was all excited one day of, I think it was last week. I was all excited that I thought we were going to break it finally. I got long. It went to 131.03, and then that sucker turned right down again and stopped me out. But anyway, so let's go on to sterling yen. This is another quagmire for me. I didn't expect it to really. I thought it was going to hold the 197, 198 kind of consolidation. But really what we're getting into is we're getting this big like consolidation right here. Okay, so what are we heading to? This 197.20 is a pretty important pivot level. If we can hold above this and then today get above, let's say, let me get rid of this. Then get above, say, like 85. Then we're starting to show some strength that we could probably attack this previous high over here at 198, say 40. I would go to the high bars close. It's 198, say 30. Okay. Now, by it not being able to do that this last day or so, it's making me think that we could potentially go back down to the lower level again, test this lower level again right here at 199.36. Hang on, let me do some calculations. Okay, so right now as it stands, I think that this 196.70 level is the first warning sign. I would say 70, not 74. 70. 670. Right there. That's a pretty important point. Now, we've already broke it, and then we came back through it, but we're not able to so far get above this 197, say 85 level. So that's making me think that there's some more weakness here. I think that if this breaks, if this 70 level goes, we got 196.33. If that goes, then we got support at 195.90. Now, if that goes, then it's 195.26. I don't, well, I really, I really shouldn't say, oh, I don't know. I really right now I'm still the same as yesterday. 195.90. Close enough right there. We are in a big consolidation. We are coiling right here. Big consolidation. If it does break the bottom of the box like a Darvis box, then it's gonna, the weight of this whole section, like if you took the high and low of this section and you just flip it down, you could take this and figure out exactly where you could calculate a predetermined like good level to look for a buy at. But as it stands right now, we need to get above 197, say 85, show strength. It needs to stay above that. And then it can go back up to this high bar's close. If we can get up through that, close above it, then we're well on our way higher to 198.80, then 199.38. So that's what we're looking like in sterling yen. I would think it's just neutral. The market tone or the market sentiment is neutral right now. All right, let's go over to good old euro yen. This one has surprised me the most out of all the crosses, because it really kind of held its own, and the euro was considerably weak, for quite a while, but it's doing, like, talking out of both sides of your mouth, I'm not talking out of both sides of my mouth, trying not to. It's been coiling for quite a while as well. A couple of days. So where are we right now in good old euro yen? Well, we definitely, let me look at euro yen volatility analysis. Hang on. Okay, finishing off with euro yen. Right now we have support on the day at 164 even. If we break 164.01, we got a chance of slipping down to 163.45. And then if that breaks, we got 163 even, that big number that we needed to get through in order to get up here. Critical price for today is getting above 164. I'd say 60, a close above this. If we can close above it, and then the queen confirms, we're heading to 165.09-ish. Now, if we can get through that, then there's a level at 165.65, 165.61, same thing. So that's what I got for the day. It's not much. Again, euro yen is also kind of neutral. Like if you look, we just been basically in this. This is an hourly chart, so we just been consolidating, like right here. We did break out, thinking that, oh, maybe we could try to get this high. No, and then that same bar, we just came right back down into the consolidation. So happy Friday, everybody. Remember, if you like what you see, Please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about my analysis in the comments below. I like to respond to you guys. I like talking with you. Head over to Park Avenue Trading, get yourself a free ebook. And also, remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.